Welcome everyone to PTW Breakdown. Coming off the Ignorance No Bliss pay-per-view, we got a lot of talking points here, the biggest one being the return of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But also tonight, we're going to crown a new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor go one-on-one tonight. Who will it be to become the new #1 contender? Also, we have 6-man tag team action. Samoa Joe and SCU team up against Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, and Jake Hager. And then mixed tag team action as well. It's Aliyah and Evan Bourne going up against the Awesome Truth, R-Truth, and Carmella. But tonight, we kick things off with the return to Breakdown of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody was taken out of action all those months ago by the Heenan family. He is back, he looks better than ever. Did you miss me? For those who don't know, my name is Cody Rhodes. I am the American Nightmare, and while I spent all that time on the shelf, out of action, I had one thing on my mind, and that was getting revenge on each and every member of the Heenan family. The family that took me out of action right over there on those steel steps. That same family that targeted my friends like Dolph Ziggler, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and even my own brother. So I came back at Ignorance No Bliss to a huge ovation. Thank you guys very much. But I came back with revenge on my mind. Now the Heenan family, you guys know I would love to take them all on, but I'm also not an idiot. I know 4-on-1 is a losing battle. So I've realized that I need some help. And for that help, I need to turn to my family. So once again, I ask that my brother, the natural Dustin Rhodes, come out here and join me. Well, that is not Goldust, but it is a group of people that I'm sure are very upset with the return of Cody Rhodes. The Heenan family are the ones who took him out in the first place. Cody, I would say welcome back to ya, but the truth is nobody missed you around here. While you have been gone, injured, out of action, the Heenan family, my family, has been dominant. All your little friends, like your brother, yeah, he's not Dustin Rhodes anymore. We beat him so bad, he painted himself gold. And I'm not even gonna mention everybody else that has tried to step to the Heenan family. So Cody, you know, we don't see eye to eye, but you and me, we both know how this business works. So I'm gonna look you right in the eye when I say this. You should have stayed gone. Because now that you're back, you get a target right between your eyes that no blonde hair dye is gonna hide. The Heenan family is still here. We still run this show, and we'll take you out again. And this time, you won't be able to get on your feet, get in your car, and come back to the arena. You see, Bobby, that's where you're wrong. Because as long as there is air in my lungs, as long as there is a heart beating in my chest, as long as there is any fan in this arena paying money for a ticket, nobody is going to stand by while you and your family run roughshod on Breakdown. No one is going to allow it. I am not gonna allow it anymore. And you may be right about my brother, but I know he is not the only one. Well, this man has certainly got a bone to pick with the Heenan family. The limitless Keith Lee was fingertips away from winning the Intercontinental Championship at Ignorance No Bliss, and now he's getting right in the face of his rival, the Intercontinental Champion Andrade. He retained by the skin of his teeth in Ultimate X. But now Randy Orton trying to get between them, and Keith Lee shoving Orton, and now things are breaking down here. Bobby Heenan holding back Randy Orton. Orton is fired up now after that shove from Keith Lee, and he and Andrade still staring eye to eye. Gentlemen. Now I look in that ring, and I see a lot of men with a lot of issues that need solving. First off, big man Keith Lee. I know you deserve another shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and you're gonna get one. Next episode of Breakdown, it'll be Andrade versus Keith Lee one-on-one for the Intercontinental Championship. And as for you, Cody, I know you want to get your hands on the Heenan family, and you and 3 other men will get your shot at our next pay-per-view, PTW Revolt, because it is gonna be 4-on-4 Team Cody versus the Heenan family in Anarchy in the Arena. But Cody, if I know you, I know you don't want to wait until PTW Revolt. And tonight, this can be your welcome back to the ring. So Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett, don't go anywhere, because you two are gonna go one-on-one right here, right now. And as for every other wrestler in that ring, you're all banned from ringside. Let's get a referee out here. Oh my God, what an announcement from the Breakdown General Manager Edge. Not only do we have an Intercontinental Championship match next episode, we have Anarchy in the Arena at PTW Revolt. But we also have a match right now. Edge just called it. Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett Everybody's got to get out of here. Get out of ringside. Bobby Heenan, he's got his manager's license, so he's the only one who can stay. But Keith Lee and the rest of the Heenan family got to go to the back, as now Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes walking up center of the ring. And this is Cody's first match since WrestleMania 3 in that 6-man tag against the Heenan family. He was taken out of action by the Heenan family with those steel steps, but now he's trying to work the rust off against Wade Barrett, this impromptu matchup, as Cody now dropping him on the knee and then setting him in the corner. The Irish whip, and Cody comes right back. Cody Rhodes, his first time back in the ring in quite a while. Now he's got Barrett looking for a suplex. Barrett, though, turning it around in the pump handle slam from Wade Barrett. 1, 2. And Wade Barrett, this is no tune-up match for Cody Rhodes. Wade Barrett, a bare-knuckle brawler and one of the toughest guys on the Breakdown roster. He's not someone you want to get in a fist fight with. But now Barrett has got Cody Rhodes pinned up against the ropes and just driving those knees right to the midsection of the American Nightmare. And now going for the big boot. Cody, though, with the disaster kick. Cody comes back with the disaster kick. And Cody Rhodes, this return, he was out for quite a while, and he's got a completely new look. He's got the blonde hair, he's got the long tights, he's got a tattoo on his neck, I think. And now he's looking for an Alabama slam. Cody Rhodes in for the cover. Barrett kicks out. But new look or not, we know Cody Rhodes, one of the most successful superstars in PTW history. He's won Money in the Bank. He was a former PTW champion. He's main evented WrestleMania. And now could be looking for the Cody Cutter, but nobody home. And Wade Barrett with the winds of change. That spinning side slam connects with Cody Rhodes right there. And Bobby Heenan looking on. Heenan and Rhodes, this feud's been going on for a while. Heenan thought he put it behind him, and now Wade Barrett looking to put this match behind him with a bullhammer elbow. Cody Rhodes, though, the Cody Cutter. Cody Cutter from Cody Rhodes. Now he's got Barrett and the Crossroads. A decisive Crossroads. And Cody wins his first match back. Well, I'm sure Bobby Heenan and the Heenan family thought they were done with Cody Rhodes for good. But Cody Rhodes is back. He is better than ever. And he is going for revenge against the Heenan family. Anarchy in the Arena is set for PTW Revolt. Cody will have to find 3 teammates to join him. But it is clear right now Cody Rhodes has got momentum on his side. And he is trying to take down the Heenan family.
A storm is coming. Anarchy. Violence. New challengers. And old rivalries. When it all comes to a head, everyone will revolt. PTW Revolt, coming after episode 24.
Hey Dustin, where were you out there? Hey man, I know you haven't been feeling alright since you were attacked by the Heenan family, but you know, we're back now, and I could really use my brother's back. My name is Gold Dust. I do not know of this Dustin you speak of. Good day, sir. Alright, Umaga, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have anything for you tonight. Alright, I know you beat Samoa Joe at Ignorance No Bliss, and trust me, I know there are big things in your future with that undefeated streak you have going. Alright, but I'm fully booked tonight. But next episode, I'll find you a new opponent. We got a deal? Well, Umaga is certainly deserving of a new opponent after he defeated this man Samoa Joe at Ignorance No Bliss. But right now Samoa Joe in action teaming with SCU against Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, and Jake Hager. 6-man tag team action here on Breakdown. As Jake Hager coming down to the ring accompanied by Damien Sandow. And there has been some bubbling friction between that partnership. Hager and Sandow, they have been, well, seemingly splitting apart since Hager's been on a recent losing streak and, well, he's been taking it out on Sandow. But now here comes the lone wolf Baron Corbin. Corbin coming down to the ring, a former Intercontinental Champion. We'll have to wonder how these teams gel in this 6-man tag match. Corbin, Hager, and Apollo haven't really teamed together before. But now, this match could be an opportunity for them to showcase why they deserve a bigger spot. And here is one man who believes he deserves a bigger spot in PTW, that is Apollo Crews. And Crews, he certainly put on a show in Ultimate X at Ignorance No Bliss. Tried to capture the Intercontinental Championship, did Apollo Crews. And now you see grabbing at the midsection, he's still got to be banged up from that matchup, as do the rest of the participants in Ultimate X. But Apollo Crews, all the power to him. He's competing again here tonight. But here is SCU, Scorpio Sky, and Frankie Kazarian. And SCU, they are joined by the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. All these boys, all these Southern California boys teaming up here tonight. Samoa Joe, we know he's got a respect for the SCU. Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky have looked impressive in their recent matches, on a good run of form. But now teaming with Samoa Joe. Joe trying to rebound from a loss at Ignorance No Bliss, teaming with SCU. And SCU have their own history with Apollo Crews, after Crews qualified for Ultimate X over Frankie Kazarian. And then he beat Scorpio Sky on Breakdown. But now this 6-man tag getting underway. Samoa Joe and Apollo Crews gonna be the 2 men to start it out here. Right now Samoa Joe right away, that huge chop to the chest, and now Joe going right after Apollo with the punches and the big clothesline. And Joe certainly a proficient striker in that ring, and now gonna make the tag into Frankie Kazarian. And Kazarian, he looked very impressive in his attempt to qualify for Ultimate X, and he's looking impressive right now as he hits that power slam followed by the springboard leg drop. Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky, certainly a dynamic duo in the tag team division. And if you remember back on PTW Brutality, Shawn Michaels revealed there's going to be a tag team battle royal at our next pay-per-view, PTW Revolt. And SCU could certainly be a part of that. But Apollo Crews fighting back now with that back elbow. And Crews now bringing him over to the corner, going to make the tag to Baron Corbin. And Corbin now has got Scorpio Sky with a sidewalk slam. Trying to isolate Sky here in the corner. That may have been the strategy given to him by Damien Sandow. As Hager with that belly-to-belly slam there. And now Jake Hager under the tutelage of Sandow. Now looking for the Hager bomb. He hits it there. Not enough to get the win. But Hager and Sandow, there has been friction in that partnership. Sandow, he's been the man in Hager's corner trying to give him advice, trying to give him strategies. But it has not been working for Hager. He's been losing over and over again. And now looking for the belly-to-belly again with Sky. Sunset flipping to the cover. Hager, though, picks the ankle. And he's got the ankle lock locked in. Great transition from Hager. The ankle lock locked in on Sky. Sky trying to fight out of it. And he does kick Hager away. And now Scorpio Sky going to connect with the drop kick. Trying to battle back here as he hits the flatliner. Big move from Scorpio Sky, and that could give him the separation he needs to make a tag. Sky trying to get to his corner, and he tags in Samoa Joe. And Joe now sending Hager to the corner with the hip attack and the enziguri. Samoa Joe now, like a house of fire, picking up Jake Hager with the German suplex. Hager now in his own corner, a tag is made. Corbin tags in, and Corbin connects with the big boot. Kazarian, though, he makes the tag, goes for the knee, but Corbin, the deep six. Deep six from Baron Corbin. Kazarian kicks out. But now another tag, and Apollo Crews now up on the top rope, and Crews, the moonsault connects. Big moonsault off the top from Apollo Crews. Can't get to the cover though. Both men are down. And Crews though, he's got Kazarian where he wants him. He could be looking to finish this one off. But no. Jake Hager tagging himself back in. And Crews, he's not happy about it, but Hager tagging himself back into this matchup. I guess Hager maybe wants to take the win for himself. It's not going to go over well with his team, but he's got Frankie Kazarian looking for the gut-wrench powerbomb. Kazarian, though, gets out of it. The tag to Scorpio Sky, and Sky, slingshot cutter. The slingshot cutter from Scorpio Sky. And now the tag in to Samoa Joe. And Joe is right on the back of Hager with the Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch locked in. Hager's got nowhere to go. SCU stopping his partners from breaking it up. And Hager has got to tap out. As Samoa Joe picks up the win with the Coquina clutch. He and SCU are victorious tonight. A big win for them. Joe rebounding after Ignorance No Bliss, and SCU building momentum potentially for the tag team battle royal. But Jake Hager, you have to believe he potentially cost his team this matchup by tagging himself in. Maybe got a little bit overzealous. Tried to go for the win. Sandow trying to console Jake Hager here. Well, Sandow, I think he's trying to explain what Hager did wrong there, tagging himself in. But Jake Hager, he snapped. Jake Hager just threw Damien Sandow to the ground. Jake Hager has finally snapped on Damien Sandow, and now he's locking in the ankle lock. Ankle lock locked in on his partner, Damien Sandow. The ankle lock is locked in. Well, Jake Hager, Sandow was right there. Hager did cost his team the match by tagging himself in, but Hager was having none of it. It's clear Jake Hager is done with this partnership with Damien Sandow. Hey Brian, now I know you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I've been in the ring with you, and I know there is no one I'd rather want fighting on my side against the Heenan family than you. I've already got Keith Lee on our team, and now we could use an American Dragon. Cody, honestly, I'm glad you're back, but right now I need to focus on the main event tonight against Finn Balor and getting back to the World Heavyweight Championship. It is good to see you though. Alright, I understand, Brian. Thanks anyway. I'm now joined by Rob Van Dam. Now Rob, next episode you're going one-on-one with the big red monster Kane. Is that a tough matchup for you? Yeah, dude, it is pretty tough, but you know me, man, I can go high up on that top rope and hit him with that 5-star frog splash. Yeah, Rob, but do you think you have a chance of beating Kane next episode? Yeah, dude, totally. Yeah, dude. He's gonna get it now. Alright, well, you heard it here first. Rob Van Dam versus Kane next episode. Back to you at ringside. You okay, Rob? Rob Van Dam and Kane, that's happening next episode. Also, Cody Rhodes trying to do some more recruiting. But right now, we've got mixed tag team action. It's Aliyah and Evan Bourne versus The Awesome Truth. And here is The Awesome Truth, R-Truth, Carmella, and The Miz. Tonight it's Truth and Carmella in mixed tag team action. And Carmella has been recruited to join The Awesome Truth. And this partnership could pay its dividends here. The Miz at ringside, you know he's going to try and cause some trouble. It's Truth and Carmella, a big opportunity in mixed tag team action here tonight as they team up against Aliyah and Evan Bourne. And here is that duo, Aliyah and Evan Bourne, the lovely couple. And Evan Bourne also put on a highlight reel in Ultimate X at Ignorance No Bliss. We saw earlier tonight Apollo Crews still banged up from that matchup, and Evan Bourne certainly still nursing injuries as well. But Evan Bourne and Aliyah still got a match to win here tonight against The Awesome Truth. With The Miz at ringside, you know shenanigans could be afoot. But right now, it's Evan Bourne and R-Truth starting this one out. Mixed tag team action getting underway. Here is Truth and Bourne, both coming out fast as Bourne connects with the knee and now sweeping the legs into the cover. Truth kicks out. But now R-Truth connecting with the boots and the crossbody. As R-Truth and Evan Bourne, both two men trying to build their stock here on Breakdown as the tag is made to Carmella. That means Aliyah has got to come in the match. As Carmella, though, with the punches going for the super kick. Aliyah, though, fighting back. But now, thrown off by Carmella. And Carmella just throws Aliyah to the ground there. Aliyah now in the corner. And Carmella with the Bronco Buster. Now in for the cover. Aliyah gets the shoulder up. But we know this women's division has undergone a bit of a shakeup with the arrival of the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Every woman trying to impress here, but now the tag is made. Bourne was checking on Aliyah, but now R-Truth has got him, and the Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow from R-Truth. And now, Truth has got Evan Bourne where he wants him. But Bourne though fighting back with the kick. And now Evan Bourne on the shoulders and the Hurricanrana. That agility from Evan Bourne on display once again. As R-Truth trying to get back to his feet. But Evan Bourne now could be looking to fly. The springboard crossbody. Can't hit it. Truth now the scissors kick. But no, Evan Bourne with the forearm, and now a tag made. But now Aliyah, the Fez press, going right after Carmella. Aliyah is fired up here. And now, we're going to go up on the second rope. As Carmella getting back to her feet. But now look at this, The Miz grabbing the foot of Aliyah. Trying to tell the ref he didn't do anything. But Aliyah now, but only she's caught in the super kick. Huge super kick from Carmella and the cover. But now Evan Bourne is gonna fly. Taking out The Miz. Evan Bourne jumping over and flying. But now a tag is made. R-Truth making the tag. I don't think Bourne sees it. But now he's gonna, as R-Truth has got Bourne, but Bourne fights back with the kick. Then Truth is down. R-Truth is down, and now Evan Bourne climbing up on the top rope. And the shooting star press. Shooting star press from Evan Bourne and the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Bourne and Aliyah win it. Well, that mixed tag match, it was a lot of high flying from Evan Bourne. And he gets the win. He and Aliyah celebrating. A big win for them, the Awesome Truth. Nearly got it with that super kick from Carmella. But in the end, it is Evan Bourne and Aliyah with the victory. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, making her presence felt after that matchup. Hey, Cody. Oh my god, I missed you so much. Oh my god, it's so good to see you, man. Hey, did you see I'm the champ now? The World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, Seth, it's great to see you, man. I saw. I'm proud of you. It was great. Yeah, Cody, I mean, you know, it felt so good to finally be champion. That's great, Seth. Hey, have you seen Finn around anywhere? Finn? No, you don't want to talk to Finn Balor, man. That guy's a loser. But come here, man. Give me a hug. Boys, tonight didn't go how we planned it. Wade, you gave it your best shot, and I know 99 times out of 100, you beat Cody Rhodes right there in that ring. If only Edge, that hypocrite, didn't ban you boys from ringside, we would have had that match in the bag. But Andrade, my man, I know next episode you are going to retain your Intercontinental Championship against that oaf, Keith Lee. I will make sure of it. And Drew, Randy, you guys need to stay sharp, alright? You are the ones who make the Heenan family strong. Alright, but I'm calling it tonight. Alright, let's get on the bus, back to the hotel. Let's go home, regroup. Because next episode, that is where the war really begins. The battle lines have been drawn, and it continues next episode as the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Andrade against Keith Lee. Keith Lee finally gets his one-on-one shot, but also the war between Cody and the Heenan family continues as Cody Rhodes goes one-on-one with the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. Also, we saw these two in the back earlier, and they'll go one-on-one. Kane and Rob Van Dam. Some bad blood there. But also, tag team action. Santana and Ortiz team up against the Revival. All building, of course, to that tag team battle royal at PTW Revolt. But now it's time for our main event tonight. There you see the Prince, Finn Balor, backstage getting himself into that mindset to go into this matchup. #1 contenders for the World Heavyweight Championship. Two of the best, Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor. Well, what a main event we have here tonight. As here is the Prince, Finn Balor. Now we know Balor has plenty of history with the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. Of course, Seth Rollins turned on Finn Balor back at PTW Iron Man and then took Balor out, curb stomping him onto a car windshield. That left Balor with tape on his forehead for months. And Balor, of course, came up short in the fatal 4-way match at Ignorance No Bliss, as did Daniel Bryan, but both men getting another shot to championship glory here tonight. As here is the former World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan, and Bryan, of course, has plenty of reason to hate Seth Rollins as well, as Rollins cashed in his money in the bank on Daniel Bryan to become World Heavyweight Champion. And Bryan, he still wants to get that title back. The American Dragon, a submission specialist, one of the best wrestlers in the world. But Finn Balor, he's one of the best as well. And these two of the best we've got on Breakdown, ready to battle for the #1 contendership. Both men want it, only one can have it here tonight in our Breakdown main event. It's Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor, the first time they've gone one-on-one here in PTW. They walk up center of the ring, and Bryan now, with that wrist lock, Balor trying to fight his way out of it, but Bryan is hanging on tight. Look at that. Working over the wrist now. Balor trying to fight, but Bryan is not letting go. He has got the wrist lock, and Balor has to escape out of the ring. But Daniel Bryan just working over Finn Balor there. And Bryan, you know, he has been in these big matches before, and Balor has as well. But Bryan, more importantly, has been champion before. He knows what it takes. And Balor, though, battling back with the forearms of the face. But Bryan, look at this. Bryan not even fazed by the punches, shrugging it off, and right in the face of Finn Balor. Daniel Bryan is fired up here. Forehead to forehead. And Balor still fighting back with the punches. But Bryan takes him down. Coming in with a lapel lock here. He's got the arm. But Balor, again, able to get to the ropes. But Daniel Bryan he's been going for it tonight. He is just desperate to become champion again. And Balor having to realize that he was Balor trying to fight back. Chopped to the chest there. But now the sling blade connects from Finn Balor. And Balor, I've called him one of the fastest rising stars in PTW. Well, now is his chance to prove it here tonight. He's got Daniel Bryan picking him up here. The backslide in the cover. But Bryan gonna roll through a Balor. Look at this, hanging on in the headlock there. That front face lock by Balor. And Bryan trying to fight out of it. This time it's Balor hanging on. But now Bryan, Northern Lights suplex in the cover. Balor though bridging his way free, and the DDT. Great counter from Finn Balor. Bridging out and hitting the DDT, and now Balor clotheslining Daniel Bryan over the top rope. Well, early on it was Daniel Bryan getting the upper hand, but now the Prince is firing back, and Finn Balor now looking to fly over the top. And Finn Balor takes out Daniel Bryan. We know the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins has got to be watching this matchup. Another man potentially watching is Cody Rhodes. He was trying to recruit both Balor and Bryan to his team at PTW Revolt. But I'm sure these men would rather be World Heavyweight Champion. At least that's what Bryan told him. He's got to focus on this match tonight. But now Balor has got Bryan. And now Bryan, what a counter! Into the armbar. Balor was looking for that elbow to the chest, but Bryan caught him with the armbar. Balor trying to fight free. Looking for the cover now on Bryan. Bryan though, kicking out, and again, the armbar locked in. Balor trying to fight out of it, and look at the strength of Finn Balor, picking up Daniel Bryan. And slamming him back down. Finn Balor now he connects with that elbow. And the cover on Daniel Bryan. Bryan's gonna kick out. But both these men are hungry. And both these men have their own personal animosity against Seth Rollins. But this duel continues here tonight as Balor could be looking for the shotgun dropkick here. Bryan though, knee to the gut, and now he's got him. And Bryan with those yes kicks. And now he hits the big one. Daniel Bryan. These two going move for move here tonight. As the American Dragon now. Balor trying to get back to his feet in the corner. And Bryan now running full speed with the drop kick. Big drop kick in the corner from Daniel Bryan. And now Bryan could be looking to go up top here. Bryan climbing up on the top rope. And the flying headbutt. Diving headbutt from Bryan. Balor kicks out. But a big move from Bryan. We know Balor had that head injury when Rollins curb stomped him through that car windshield. And I'm sure that injury's got to be real in its head after that diving headbutt. But now Bryan looking for the Psycho knee. Can he hit it here? But Balor, shotgun dropkick. Shotgun dropkick sending Bryan into the corner. And Finn Balor, this could be his moment now. As Daniel Bryan is down, and Balor could be looking to go up top. Balor scaling the ropes, looking now for the coup de grace. But Bryan caught him. Bryan caught him in the knee bar. What a counter from Daniel Bryan. The knee bar locked in. And the submission specialist once again catching out Finn Balor. Balor trying to fight his way out. He's back up on his feet. And Finn Balor, double foot stomp. Both men are down after that. And what a matchup between these two men, going for it all here tonight. Finn Balor now picking up Daniel Bryan. And Balor has got him, could be looking for the 1916. Bryan though counters, and the lapel lock. Lapel lock locked in, center of the ring. He has got it locked in and he is wrenching on it. Daniel Bryan, the rebel lock, he's made many men tap with this. Balor, they're trying to reach for the ropes. And he gets there. Balor just pulling himself to the ropes and out of the ring. And that was his only escape. Balor trying to buy himself some time to recover. But now, here comes Bryan. Suicide dive. And the former champion wants to become champion again. Throwing caution to the wind with that suicide dive. Now back in the ring. Daniel Bryan sizing up Finn Balor here. Bryan again looking for the Psycho knee. He is rearing up. Daniel Bryan waiting for Balor to get up back on his feet. The Psycho knee now. Balor though gets away. And the 1916. 1916 from Balor. Bryan is down. And Finn Balor climbing up on the top rope. And the coup de grace. Coup de grace from Balor. And the cover.
1, 2, 3.
And Finn Balor is your new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. What a match, what a back and forth affair. Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor, they went at it here tonight. But it is the Prince becoming #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Daniel Bryan put up one hell of an effort. But it is Finn Balor who is victorious. He will face Seth Rollins at PTW Revolt. And speaking of Rollins, there he is. Rollins looking with a sneak attack. But Balor saw it coming. The Pele kick from the challenger to the champion. And Rollins sent running. Finn Balor standing tall over his rival here tonight. That Seth Rollins may have to rethink things with his new challenger. But now look at this, here's Cody Rhodes. And Cody's offering the hand to Daniel Bryan. And Bryan accepts it. Is this Cody's offer to Daniel Bryan to join his team at PTW Revolt? Bryan told him no earlier tonight. But now, after this match, Cody recruiting once again. And Seth Rollins, he sees it. Rollins and Rhodes, of course, a friendship between them. But Rollins seeing a new man and a new challenger tonight.